Previously on the Youth Edition.
Oh, went the right way, but late. That's it. We're done. Lose on penalties for Manchester City. Failed to get the job done once again here in the FA Cup final. Man City takes the silverware. Frag out! Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode FIFA 18 with Forest Green. This is season number 7. Now, we've got a few things to cover as we get into this season. We went pretty well in season number 6, knocked out in the quarterfinals there by Manchester United in the Champions League, so we'll be looking to push on here in this season. And obviously, we lost the FA Cup final as well, so still a trophy that has eluded us. Now, I did put a vote out to see how you wanted season 7 to run. And it pretty much came out that you wanted me to sim some games, play some games, left it very, very vague. Now, I got to thinking, how can we get around this to progress this series a little bit quicker now that we are, in the later stages of it? I think we're just going to bypass the League Cup. We will simulate all the League Cup games. But I want to play all of the Premier League games so that we have another Majestico and obviously the Champions League, and we'll see how we go in the FA Cup. Now, we have something to discuss before we really get into the nitty-gritty of this. We finished 4th last season, but some of you did make note that the English teams did win the Euro League and the like, so they do get the automatic Champions League spots. So what does that mean for Forest Green? Let's go to the calendar. Right, so if we go to the calendar, we go here to August. We've got our first Premier League game against Stoke, so that'll be the first game of the episode. Then we have playoff. So we've got to get past Galatasaray to make the Champions League. So I'm going to put in a statement clause here. If we don't beat Galatasaray and not qualify for the Champions League, we're going to simulate the rest of this season and go into season number 8. So it all comes down, put the pressure on straight off the bat. If we don't beat Galatasaray, if we don't qualify for the Champions League group stages, then we will simulate this full season and we will go to season number 8. So we've got a transfer window to get involved in. I'm hoping to offload a few players, maybe pick up a couple. We do need to strengthen this side up a little bit. We could see there maybe lacking a little bit, but obviously we've got a very young squad. They are going to grow and develop again this season and be a stronger force. So I don't think we need to make too many changes. A lot of you guys are quite attached to a lot of the players in the squad. I have made a note of most of your suggestions, and we'll just see what comes into play. I actually haven't put anyone on a blocked offer, so we'll see what kind of transfer offers do come in for some of our players this year. So let's just jump straight into it. Let's have a look at our objectives and all that kind of good stuff that we set off. And we'll try and get through the Stoke game and we'll play the first leg in this knockout round. So let's get into it. This is season number 7. Right, so board objectives. Within 2 seasons, have 1 player from the Youth Academy signed in the first season, play 50% of the games. Not sure that's going to happen for us. It's only a medium priority. Brand exposure, well, we've still got that short-term sign, a crucial first-team player in the forward position. We've missed out on that, and it's only the start of the season. Maybe these will reset when the day ticks over. I'm not too sure. And increasing the ticket holders, well, yeah, we've made no inroad on that, and we're at 0%. Continental success. They want us to reach the quarterfinal again of the Champions League, so we're really going to have to do our best to push through this one. The last thing we'd want to do is get fired here in season number 7. Domestic success. They just want us to finish in a Euro League spot and reach the round of 16 of the FA Cup. No financial objectives. Okay, so an interesting one. It will really come down to what happens in the Galatasaray game. Manager rating of only 74, so we probably need to try and pick up a couple of these spots. Obviously, we'll want to qualify for Champions League again, so we should be able to rectify that and get the domestic success objectives done. But yeah, that long-term one, increase the ticket holders, isn't really working out for us, and it's a high priority. So we're going to have to be careful here in season number 7. All right, budget-wise, at this stage, we've got 46 million to play with and 100 grand in wages. So we could definitely go and sign a couple of marquee players if there are anyone out there that I want to bring into this squad. I've got scouts out, so it'll probably be a good 20-odd days before we get some reports back. There are new regens floating around and the likes, and I've seen a lot of comments to please sign the Ronaldo regen. He is absolutely rubbish. Right, this is the Ronaldo regen. He's currently playing for Athletic Club. He's a 79 overall, Andre Fato Correa, or Correa, however you say his name. But he's turned 18, so he is available. We can get him in. He's played a season, but if we look at his attributes, 5'10", 1-star weak. 1-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, low work rates. I mean, he's got the physical presence and stuff, but I don't really think he's going to come in here and do anything worldly for us. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't particularly want to sign him. There are a lot of lads on this list. You've got Lazzari, which is the Buffon regen, playing for Leicester. But to be fair, his reactions are at 75, and Zannon's reactions are at about 81. So a better prospect there with a little bit of training. A couple of centre backs here that I am keeping an eye on. We've got a Cam, which I think might be. I'm not sure whose regen that one is actually. That's the Toure regen at 81. Watson we know. Drommel is the Dutch. Is that Robbins regen? We've got a centre-back here from Italy at 80. Calao is an Argentinian centre-back, central defensive midfielder, but he's 23. Looks all right. Rodrigues de Silva, Brazilian centre-back. There's Ronaldo. Gomez Hermosa is a 79 right-back from Spain. Cowan Hall, we've been keeping an eye on, 79. Lucas Aguero, a centre-back from Argentina at 79. Soares Pasquera, right mid, left mid, Portuguese at 78. I think this is the Matic regen. Probably someone that I am looking at to possibly come in and play that central defensive midfield role. 5'9", probably a little bit small, but a high defensive work rate, 5-star skill moves, some good physical presence. So probably one that is on my radar. Adu, 78, hasn't grown too much since we've been keeping an eye on him. Horbert Sitia, a cam left wing from Brazil at 78. Pina Martinez is a Spaniard at 77. Santoso Jasper, another Brazilian centre-back. Ewan Murray, we know. Bezcourt is another Frenchman, 77. He's got some pace about him. Cardinale, a French centre-mid, central defensive midfielder at 76. Kinsella on the free agency list is a 76. Quite physical, but I'm not sure we really need a cam. Blanchard is the other option that we've got, but not really, other than bringing him in for physicality. Traore, 76. Hanley, 75. Navas Vargas. I've got a feeling that this could be the Cazorla regen, 5'7". So, yeah, possibilities there. Dietrich, we know. That's the Liechtensteiner regen at 75. Thomas Hughes up to 74. I'm not sure who that is. Larson is a CDM. So you can see, I mean, it sort of drops away. We don't really want to bring 70s in. We want to be bringing in 80-plus players. And then I've also got a few lads that we are scouting at the moment. Let's have a quick look at them. Giannetti, we're still waiting to find out what he is, from Argentina. Jermaine is a French centre midfielder. Abdul Ali is a Nigerian goalkeeper. He had good reactions from memory. Rusov looks pretty good as a centre-back as well. We'll see what his rating is. Barner, obviously, you guys have said to go and check him out once again. We know Morgan White from Season 1. Nikanza is a centre-forward from Germany. Mercado de Santos, centre-forward striker from Brazil. I think we've scouted him in previous seasons. Torreira Costa is the Kaka regen, of course. Ayongo is the Eto regen. Samir Tano, left back from France. Minetti, I think this is the Messi regen now. He's only just signed up at 17, but he does have some decent skill moves and weak foot, so we'll check him out, but I don't think he will be available. And Adeyemi is a right back as well from England. So there's some lads there. I'll wait till those reports come back. At this stage, not looking to get into the transfer market too early. We'll wait and see what is going down, but definitely, if we're going to sign anyone, it's going to be some of these higher 80 rated players. Right, we've also got a pretty stacked youth academy. I think at this stage, we've only lost Palacios from last season, so we do need to offload some players, even if we want to bring some in. And definitely, some of these lads are going to start asking for a call-up. Some decent ratings there. Definitely Tekkers and Wolf, we're definitely keeping an eye on. They're just about ready to come in, at least play some reserves football. Depending if we need them this season. Right, without further ado, let's jump into season number 7, pre-season tournament invite. And, well, money is money. And, well, I mean, we should be fairly competitive. I'm just going to take this middle one here. I mean, I don't want to get knocked out too early. Let's see if we can generate some more cash here for Forest Green. Right, Andre Kraft has gone to Leeds on loan. Bjorn Braun to Preston on loan. So Verdra has gone to Birmingham City. That frees up one more spot. And Julian Perreault has left the club. He's gone to Nottingham Forest. So we have 3 roster spots available. Let's hope that we can offload some more players from the current roster. Right, we've got a transfer offer straight in for Thierry Touré. I mean, he's been quite serviceable for us. He's played some good football, but we've got a lot of good right backs coming through the club. I'm looking to bolster the centre back roles, and I just don't feel that there is a spot for Thierry Touré. He doesn't have any potential anyway, so he's probably not going to grow too much more. 7.5 million is decent. He's only valued at 6. So we're just going to accept the offer and see if they can come to terms. Right, Udinese have come in with a bid for Bischoff, 13.2 million. It's under his evaluation, and I see Bischoff being a very big part of our squad this season, so we are going to reject that offer. If we do get a massive offer for some of our players, we'll definitely take it into consideration, but that is under his evaluation, so we are going to reject. Right, we're going to send the first team out here against Villarreal. Dylan Allen straight on the board with a goal in the 4th minute, and we come through 5-0. Dylan Allen with 3, Mock checks in and gets himself a goal. Charlie Allen with a goal as well. That's a good start to the pre-season tournament. Well, it's another offer in here from Borussia Mönchengladbach. 13.5 million for Bischoff. No thanks. Well, the Thierry Touré move has broken down. They couldn't reach agreeable terms. Right, the reserves team will roll out here against Junior. Bamba picks himself up an injury in the 9th minute. Well, that's a great start to his season. We come through with a 2-0 victory. Sun Hee-so and Sato with the goals. Right, we've got an offer in here for Alfie Wilson, 16.1 million. I think is that a Mexican side? It's under his evaluation. There's no way we want to let Alfie Wilson go. We'll reject that offer. And unfortunately, Bamba has broken his rib, and he will be out for 3 months. So that's quite interesting, because I was trying to sell Bamba. So he won't be leaving in this transfer window with that injury. And we also are going to desperately need another solid defender to come in and play that central defensive midfield role. Right, we're going to send the youth squad out here against San Lorenzo. We pick up a 3-0 victory. Maury, Johansson and Cesar Miguel picking up goals. Right, we make it through to the semi-finals, 1.9 into the kitty. Right, it is the final scout report back here from the USA. Reece Burns, 78 to 94. He's only valued at 70 grand. We are really only going to be signing absolute worldlies for this academy now. And we haven't really been brought back anything here of significance from the USA. But I am going to take a chance here on the left back, Anthony Gagnon, 49 to 61 at 78 to 94. 210 evaluation, but he is only 15. Physically strong. We'll sign him into the academy and keep an eye on him. Right, the final scout report in China, where we were looking for a goalkeeper. And, well, there's no one here worth signing, that is for sure. I mean, there's 94s floating about, but they've got no evaluation, so their overalls will be nowhere near what we need to bring into this team. And we are, of course, here in Italy, and, well, there's no worldies in this report either. There's 94s, of course, but if they don't have at least, 250, 300 and above evaluations, they're not coming into this youth academy. So we finish our time here in Italy. Right, we will continue to scout. There's no doubt about that. It is a youth edition series. Who knows? We might need another 2 or 3 seasons to reach that Champions League final. So we'll go to a random number generator, and it's number 15. And this one comes from My Name is Sport. He wanted England for physically strong players. No worries. Let's get some homegrown talent. All right, the next one is 115. This one comes from Alexka Latina, and he wants Serbia for physically strong. No worries, let's go. And last but not least, 176 comes from Bug Freak, South Africa for physically strong. Well, we're going to be bringing back some strong players by the looks of things. Right, semi-finals of the Las Americas Invitational, Forest Green and AS Roma. We've sent the first team out to see if they can get the job done. Alfie Wilson with a goal in the 20th minute, but we eventually go down 2-1, and that is not good. We needed that cash. Right, we've got a loan offer and a transfer offer for Max Henry. I'd like to keep him around the club, but a loan spell might do him justice again, so we'll see if he wants to go through with the loan deal at least. I'd like to keep him on the list, what's that? A transfer offer or the loan offer? We'll accept the loan and see if they can agree terms. A one-year loan offer for Solomon Sepulveda. I think that's a good move for him. Probably won't get a lot of first-team football this season, and he probably will get it at Leeds. He can join Andre Krav, and they can join up. Let's accept the offer and see if they can agree terms. Right, so Solomon Sepulveda has gone to Leeds on loan. Max Henry has gone to Trabzonspor in Turkey on loan. And we have a transfer offer here for Hungwoo Kim. Let's see if we can get Hungwoo Kim out of the club. Now, he's valued at 525. They've offered 490. We're going to accept and see if they can come to terms. Right, I'm not showing you all the transfers. There's just way too many. And we've got a couple of offers for Mock and Zanin, but they're just, you know, not real. Vasil Krav, though, is probably someone that it's time for him to go. Rotherham have put 970 on the table. We'll accept the offer and see if you can agree terms. And as per usual, the Hungwoo Kim move has broken down. Right, we've got a youth squad monthly report. Jonas Wolf is 87 to 93, 67 overall now. Tech is up to a 66, 86 to 92. Oliveira 84 to 90, Hulo Paz 85 to 91, Brian Clark 85 to 91, Yassin Hillel 87 to 93, Anthony Gagnon 83 to 94, Juan Pablo 89 to 94, Tito Morales 81 to 91, and Diego Montoya 78 to 92. Right, I am going to make our first offer here. We're going to go after, is it Bruno Majic? Let me know if that's how the pronunciation is. If we do manage to sign him. 78, the managed regen. We need to offer between 15 and 23 million. So I'm just going to delegate to buy on this one and see what comes back. So we'll start our offer at 15.4 and we'll see what happens. Well, unfortunately, Vasil Krav's move to Rotherham has broken down. They couldn't reach agreeable terms. Well, obviously, this Mexican side's got a bit of money to play with. They've now put in an offer for Benkite of 46.2 million. I'm going to go ahead and reject this offer, but this Mexicans, they definitely want to play some fucking ball, don't they? Well, OG Nice have agreed to a 16.9 million transfer for Bruno Majic. So we are going to go ahead and accept this offer and just see if we can bring him to the club. Well, JDT in the crack den. Let's see if we can get him a role in the club. Let's offer him... I'm going to offer him important. Yep, sweet. Okay, and let's agree how many years. I'm going to go on a 4-year deal. Sweet. Disregard the release clause. Okay, now his current wage is 24. Let's offer him 30 and a signing bonus of 200. Alright, 26.5, so he wants less. He wants a signing bonus of 390 and 600 grand after 20 appearances. I think we've got the money to do it. Let's just get this done. Let's get him in. Let's make a signing. Welcome to the club. Alright, so Majic is going to slot straight into the first team. I think Taylor needs to play in place of Bischoff. But he's going to want game time, that's for sure. But I think we're pretty comfortable there with our first team. I think that's a fairly decent signing. A little bit of training, try and get him up to an 80, and we could be in a very good position. Well, a lot of transfer action here, and Sunderland are in with a 24.7 million offer for Mikel Fries. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's got a real role to play for us this season. We're going to reject that offer. All right, we've got some loan offers in here. Lavaris to SJHSports. We are going to accept that offer. And Hashida to Aston Villa. That's an interesting one, but we do have Norimori still on the books, so we'll accept and see if he can get a loan spell. Right, Inter Milana in here for Henry Green. Now, this is a lad that we probably are ready to let go of. 13.7, it's above his evaluation. It's a big club. Hopefully they can agree terms. We are going to accept the offer. And almost instantly, Hashida leaves on loan. He has gone to Aston Villa. Right, time to get into some gameplay. We've had enough of that managerial stuff. It is the opening game of the Premier League season. We take on Stoke City at the Stoke City FC Stadium. And we're going to send the reserves team out here because we've got the first leg of our Champions League playoff scenario coming up in just a couple of days' time. So I want the first team fit and ready to go with that. Sun Hee-so will captain the side today. Generally turns it on when he is wearing the captain's armband. And with some of the loan spells and the likes coming through the club, this could be a very different looking team for Forest Green. So they've got highlighting Fitzy, who's going to start on the left-hand side today. He is up to an 81 overall now, the Angry Irishman. Hopefully he can have an impact this season. Needs to work on that beard though. It's not quite filled out. So here's the Stoke City lineup. They've got Butland between the sticks. Always, well, this late in the career mode, he must be up to a decent rating. They're playing 5 at the back. They've picked up Phil Jones. So Stoke City, I mean, they had a very good season last year from memory. So they might be a force to be reckoned with. But it is the opening game of the season, so interesting stuff here. And Forest Green will be looking to get their season off to an absolute blinder. We need 3 points here. Here's our starting lineup. We're going with Dior between the sticks. And then we have Colombo, Williams, Bischoff and Miguel at left back. In the midfield it's Sun Hee-so and Bunbury. And across the middle we have Sato, Lefebvre and Fitzpatrick. Up front today is Norimori. Pushing out wide, Colombo needs to do a job and he does well. Sato collects the ball, Sun Hee-so feeds it forward, and here is Fitzy. Lays it back off for Sun Hee-so and back to Fitzy. Just trying to find a bit of an opening here, the Irishman. Lovely turn and burn from Fitz. Plays it forward, he's got Norimori, lays it off to Sun Hee-so, who loves these kind of positions. Lovely turn, fancies himself, but gives away a free kick. Great work from Bunbury. We'll settle into this reserve team, no dramas. Sato flicks it out for Fitzy, back inside Lefebvre, lays this one off. Here's Norimori. He's going to need a big season. Trying hard, the young Japanese striker, but picked off. Sun Hee-so has to try and get into this one, but Jones gets it away. We have to be careful here. Miguel plays it back. Oh, lovely challenge from Bunbury again, but picked off through the middle. Stoke with some fluent football. They bring it forward. It's up to Cesar. It's up to Williams, and they shoot, and it's put wide. Shilio slips past Sato, and they're down the line here. Great work from Big Willie. And a lovely ball from Bunbury. Unleashes Fitzy in the midfield. Slips it off here for Lefebvre. He passes it off. Here's Fitzy. He shoots. Oh, and he's just put it wide. Bischoff can't get the challenge in. Here comes Stoke. Oh, Marvel Bunbury. Captain America. Wants to play first team football. Feeds this one off for Norimori. He's run off his injury here. Feeds it off for Lefebvre. Inside for Marvel Bunbury! Come on, Forest Green! Well, that all started with Captain America in the back line. Got the intercept, finds his way forward, and finds himself a goal in the 35th minute. It's Forest Green 1, Stoke City fuck all. What a fucking play from Marvel Bunbury. Captain America on the run. Norimori off to Lefebvre, quick touch on, and Bunbury with a quick time shot, gets it past Butland. Only our second shot for the day, I think. And it makes it 1-0 Forest Green here on Stoke City's home ground. Stoke plays it inside, Sun Hee-so just puts it out, it's a corner for Stoke. And Stoke with the corner. Deliver it in. Williams and Lefebvre are there. Lefebvre does well to hold up his man. Good block. Bunbury again. And he keeps it in. That's beautiful work from Marvel Bunbury. Cesar Miguel's been shunted off and they've got space to cross now. Works his way inside. Dior comes out and makes the punch. And they're coming again, Stoke. Corner 8 moves his way through. Bischoff, brilliant challenge. Half-time, 1-0 Forest Green. And then comes Stoke. They push inside. Here's the strike, and Dior makes a good save. Protecting the net well today. Colombo straight down the line, finds Sato. Plays it forward to the run here of Lefebvre, and the Belgian is away. Down the wing goes Lefebvre. Does he have the pace to go? No, gets out muscled by Elvedi. And Stoke recover. But nearly got the intercept. Oh, Cesar Miguel caught out. Down the line. Here comes Stoke. Oh, Willie. Huge challenge. Miguel plays it off. Here's Sun Hee-so. Plays it off to Bunbury. Forward for Lefebvre. Gets the touch on. Norimori. Can he get something out of this one? He finds Lefebvre. Lefebvre will break forward. Finds Norimori on the break. And that is a poor strike. Oh, it's 3 changes for Forest Green. Fitzy, Sato and Norimori check out. Lund and Johansson check in on the wings. Lavaris will go up front. Oh, he's giving it up. That's not a spot you want to be giving the ball away. Bischoff's been done like a dinner, and here comes Stoke through Sergio Diaz. He shoots. Great save by Dior. Great save by the Ivorian. And Willie does well, and out to Colombo. 3 minutes to go. A 1-0 lead here for Forest Green. Colombo slips it down the line. Jens Johansson bursts his way through the deck. Still goes Jens Johansson. This is a brilliant run from the Dane. Can he finish it? No. He hits Butland directly on the gloves, and they clear it for a throw-in. Solid from Bischoff. And there is the whistle. Well, a hard-fought contest between both sides, but it's Forest Green coming out on top with the 3 points. Well, 7 shots to 8, even possession and tackles. It was a well-fought game from both teams, but it is Forest Green coming out on top. Marvel Bunbury an 8.8, 3 tackles, an intercept, and the goal. A 6.7 for Johansson as the sub. 8.3 for Lefebvre. He got the assist. A 5.9 for Lund as a sub. A 6.1 for Lavaris as a sub. 6.5 for Norimori. Didn't really have too much influence today. 7.2 for Fitzy. Tried his heart out. Sato a 7.2. Dior gets a clean sheet. 5 saves and a 7.3. 7.5 for Colombo. 3 intercepts. I thought he had a fairly decent game. Harrison Williams was good as well, 7.8, 2 tackles, 2 intercepts. 7.7 for Bischoff, he missed 4 tackles, but did his job. 7.4 for Miguel with 3 intercepts. 7.3 for Sun Hee-so. But yeah, get voting up in the eye, the Majestico season number 7. And straight after the game, Lavaris packs his bags. He's out on loan. He's gone to SD Ibar. Well, Malaga have put in a 16.3 million offer for Eric Taylor. That's not going to happen. Reject. Right, first report back already from South Africa. A couple of 90s there to keep an eye on, but no decent evaluations, so we'll continue scouting. Right, we are here in Serbia, and hasn't brought us back too much to write home about. Nino Pjanic, 65 to 89 at this stage. He's got a valuation of 325, so we will monitor him closely. That's because he's probably got a decent overall to start with. If that potential does increase, we'll consider bringing him into our academy. And we are here in England, of course. Callum Morgan does look good, about 320 evaluation. Connor Turner also looks good, about the same. But I'm going to monitor these lads a bit longer. We've got Brandon Allen. Is that another brother of the Allens? We're not too sure, but we will monitor. But no signings this month. All right, here we go. The all-important first leg of this Champions Cup playoff. It's Galatasaray, the Turkish side, and Forest Green going in it in the first leg. They have got home turf advantage, but we are ready for a big game. I mean, we went out in the quarterfinals. We've got a point to prove, and the only way we can do that is by pushing through this playoff stage to reach the group rounds. Now, Forest Green, are they ready? That is the question. This will be one tough encounter, you'd feel, on the Turkish deck. But hopefully these boys have had a good pre-season and they're fit and ready to go. Bruno Majic. We're going to go with Majic for now, but do let me correct me if that is wrong. We have signed him, and he will start in the central defensive midfield position. We do have Bunbury on the bench just in case. But I'm hoping for big things from the lad to get the job done here and just slot in nicely. Here's the Galatasaray side. I've got Maicon on the bench. I've seen that. I'm not 100%, I don't know these kind of players. But we are obviously 7 seasons in, and they are involved in a Champions League game, so they must have a decent squad out there. Let's hope that the boys are up for the challenge and we can get a few away goals here in this game. JDT. ever concerning look on his face, but hopefully he's revved the boys up for a big game. Here's our lineup. It's Zanna between the sticks. Cosmichu, Nicastro, Hayes and Taylor. Wilson with a new partnership with Majic. Ben Kite on the left, Charlie Allen in the cam role, Higinye on the right. And Captain fucking Dylan Allen is up front. 5 times Majestico winner. Leader of this club. And hopefully he can lead us to victory today. Let's go, boys. Well, Hayes got in there. The sun's a little bit of an issue here. Golhander comes down, brings it into the box, and Majic gets back and makes his first play. A good defensive one. Higinye off to Charlie Allen. Oh, he's just been checked and wrecked again. That will be a free kick for Forest Green. Cosmichu back to Higinye. He'll feed it into the middle. He's got Charlie Allen here. Charlie finds Dylan Allen. Turns his man. Plays it back. Here's Higinye from range. Works the keeper. Will get a corner. Ball from Alfie Wilson. Majic gives it away. Ben Kai misses the challenge. It's up to Taylor. They play it back. They play it forward. Gets around Taylor. Here's the ball in the box. Nicastro. Alfie Wilson. Charlie Allen. Out to the sunlight of Higinye. And he's got space and pace. And Higinye just darts his way through the traffic. Still going here, Higinye. Cuts back, feeds it off. Charlie Allen. Brings it forward. Dylan Allen took the strike. A good block from the defender. And it will be a corner for Forest Green. Charlie Allen whips it inside. Comes out the back. Alfie Wilson gets the touch off. Hayes. Nicastro. Plays it off for Charlie Allen. Brings it off for Ben Kite. He'll try to bring it forward. Charlie Allen. Majic. Plays it off. Charlie Allen takes the strike. Dylan Allen trying to get in. There's Majic again. Lovely little touch. Alfie Wilson back to Majic. They're partnering up well. Charlie Allen, tried the back heel and picked off. Some good play here from Galatasaray. Majic gets in. That's a good challenge. Alfie Wilson plays this one forward. Here's Charlie Allen. Whips out wide. Looks for Higinye. They cover the space. Back into Charlie. Back to Majic. He brings it forward. Dylan Allen lays it off. Alfie Wilson. I cannot see anything. Here's Charlie Allen. Can he turn and shoot? No, he can't. Gets picked off. Here's Majic. He strikes. He shoots. He scores. He goals. And Charlie Allen is the one celebrating. I'm not sure why. Oh, he's gone for the old man. He's ripped his fucking back out. What happened there? Was that a deflection? I don't know. But Charlie Allen is celebrating like he's won the World Cup. I'm pretty sure Majic took the strike. Keeper can't believe his luck. It's 1-0 Forest Green. We'll have to wait for the replay. I couldn't really see in the sunshine. Majic. Oh, Charlie's just whipped the foot out. What a goal from Charlie Allen. Just tapped it on. Oh, that is an absolute assist from Majic. And Charlie Allen with some Harlem Globetrotter kind of shit going on. What a way to score. It's 1-0 Forest Green. Still goes Higinye. He'll fire this one off for Ben Kite. Ben Kite cuts back. Here's the cross to the back post for Charlie Allen. But no power on it and an easy save. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. Forest Green with the lead. 1-0. Well, here's Galatasaray. It's up to Cosmichu. He's never been known for his airplay. Not sure what Alfie Wilson was doing, but he manages to get out and clear that one out. Higinye to Charlie Allen. Feeds it out wide. Ben Kite gets the run here from Taylor. Back to Ben Kite, and we're out in the sunshine. Here comes Ben Kite. Slips it forward. Dylan Allen plays it back for Ben Kite. Off to Wilson. Forward. Dylan Allen. Great save. Come on, Charlie. Back into the box. Dylan Allen trying to get a piece of it, but it's cleared away. Back inside for Charlie Allen. Lays this one off. Alfie Wilson loves this scenario. Works his way off. He's got Ben Kite. Plays it inside. Dylan Allen shoots. Musalera with the save. Majic is here. Has he got a cross? He does. Oh, that was a good cross. Charlie Allen. Oh, saved. Oh, we are peppering them at the moment. Looking for a second. It's out for a throw-in. Plays it inside. Majic finds Dylan Allen. Dylan Allen gets in! 2-0 Forest Green. And it's the captain getting the goal. We've got 2 away goals and everything in the box seat here for Forest Green. Alfie Wilson. Majic gets another assist. And Dylan Allen places this one in the bottom left corner. A lovely finish with his non-preferred right. It's 2-0 Forest Green. Get in. Oh, here comes Galatasaray on the back post. Taylor does well. And Charlie Allen clears this one out. Alfie Wilson just runs through. Right, one change here for Forest Green. PC Mock checks in for Ben Kide. 21 minutes to go, a 2-0 lead. Bring it inside. Oh, Haginyate picks him off. There's PC Mock. It's a lovely ball through for Charlie Allen, who gets the run here from Alfie Wilson. Alfie pushes his way forward. He'll lay this one off. It's the run. It's Charlie Allen. Gets here, 3-0. Oh, Charlie. Hello, son. Brilliant football on the counter there from Forest Green. Charlie with his second of the day. Alfie Wilson, what vision. And he bangs it home. Lovely finish from Charlie Allen. 3-0 Forest Green, and we're going to get him on our home deck, and we are right in the box seat now. Lovely finish. 3-0. Right, two changes. Freese and Bischoff check out, and Wilson and Eric Taylor check out. Great day from Alfie Wilson, and we need to rest him now. He does get a bit tired there playing centre midfield. Header from Freese. There's Charlie Allen. He's already got two. Oh, he's taking it on. Charlie Allen, get in! He's got a hat-trick! 4-0 Forest Green. What a performance here from Charlie Allen. That was magnificent. Absolutely did his defender like a dinner. Found some space. Puts it home for his hat-trick in the Champions League first leg qualification playoff. Oh, he has absolutely put his name on the map here. Look at this move. Just did everyone in, found some space, gets on the left, and puts it home for his third of the day. It's 4-0 Forest Green. Oh no, Cosmashu caught napping. Oh, he's offside. Well, I thought Cosmashu was asleep. He's let him through the gate and he is offside. He survives. Zanin keeps his clean sheet. Oh, played inside. They're trying here, and Zanin. He bombs it long, and there's the whistle. Well, what a performance from Forest Green. 4-0, and Charlie Allen with a hat-trick. What a stellar performance from the Englishman. 5 shots, 3 goals. The first one was just insanity. And, well, that's a good 4-0 lead on aggregate going into the second leg. Well, we played them off the park. 13 shots to 3, 12 on target. They had the possession. We had the tackles. Charlie Allen gets a perfect 10. Dylan Allen with a 9.2. Majic on debut gets a 9.5. Alfie Wilson with a 9.5. And just a brilliant performance all round from the Forest Green team. And the news comes through that Harry Green has been sold to Inter Milan. 13.7 million has been finalised, 11.5 into our budget. Thank you for your services, Mr. Green, but you are on your way to bigger and better things. Right, so it's time for a player upgrade, of course. We have brought Majic into the side. Please do let me know if I am absolutely murdering his name. But yeah, any changes to his number or his kit, let me know. The numbers that are available are popping up on the screen, so get those ideas in, and whoever gets the most thumbs up is the winner, and they will get the upgrade in a future episode. And that is where we will finish up today's episode. Season number 7 has got off to a good start, so it looks like we will qualify for the group stage at least of the Champions League. So I dare say at 4-0 up, and then we've got them on our home deck, we should be able to push through there. Not a bad start in the Premier League as well. 1 game, 1 win. Only scored the 1 goal, but that's fine. We got the job done, and that was the reserves team. I will look at the squad. We'll see what other sales we can make. Probably will need a 3rd string striker. Hashida's gone on loan. Lavaris on loan. So we've only got Nori Mori and Big Robbo in reserves now. So I may need to look at that. But we are at our limit for regens at the moment. So unless we sell off another regen, I'm not going to be able to sign, one of those strikers or anything like that. So yeah, there's still a little bit of hit and miss going on here, but a good start to season number 7. Let's hope for a good one, that we can reach that Champions League final. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Smash like if you did. Share this channel with your friends. Let's get this support going once again. We're trying to get to 20k subscribers eventually, hopefully sometime this year. So yeah, let your friends know. But that is me done and dusted for today. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode. I will see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.